So this QT was looking really good with lift up to about 7,000 feet in the Craigieburn Range. This is a sky sight shot of what the thermal updraft rate was, about 2 meters a second. And this is the convergence map, showing quite strong convergence. So sure enough, headed out there, and this is what it looked like kind of mid-morning. And then by late morning, the cloud base had gotten above the ridge and it was good to launch. Now, I'm not into scratching too much. I don't like getting too close to the terrain at my point in my flying career. And so spent a little bit of time looking for some good lift. There's a couple of reasonably reliable spots out across these screes, but when I didn't find anything there, I just headed out a little bit further to that spur and then could get away. You can see a couple of dots, a couple of shadows just above the screen in the lower centre there. That's a couple of pilots who launched after me, and they got away pretty quick. They got out of there a lot quicker than me because they were prepared to be closer into that scree. Got up to the ridge and then pointed south, downwind, and started working my way along this the sort of upwind side of this line of cloud. It was a little bit bumpy in the odd place here. Here I take a little tip collapse, but generally it was pretty smooth. With this convergence cloud, all the lift was happening on the west side, the side I'm on here. You can see these little wispy bits of cloud rising up or forming in front of you. Now I'm looking south at Lake Coleridge in the very end of the Craigieburn Range. So I headed a little bit closer to this bit of cloud out in front of us. But you can see here I wasn't making great climbs out this end and not finding a lot of lift, so I decided it might be time to head back to where the convergence was stronger. So you can see that wispy stuff again. So I'm actually out of the main cloud, but just these little wispy bits that form on the west side. And you can see a step in the next cloud, and again in this one here. So you stay under that high side, under the high step, to get the best lift. Here's a sailplane. He was working the ridge as well, and we were keeping a good eye on each other. And here I'm coming to the northern end of the range with the Cass River on my left. You see me having a look down into the Cass occasionally here because I was making sure that I had somewhere to land if I ended up down that way. I ended up getting a good climb out here and deciding that I had plenty of height and still had good conditions to actually head back again towards takeoff, which is in about the middle of the range. So I was fizzing. My goal for the day had been just to get back over to the main range and go anywhere really. So I was pretty stoked. Headed out over the Castle Hill Basin, had a rude amount of height left over, so got to practice a little spiral dive back down to Cave Stream Car Park. So it was an awesome flight, 46 Ks, around 3 turn points, which is an epic distance for me. And also a reminder of the value of patience. That if I'm patient, I don't need to scratch, I can move out and find lift ahead of launch. And the value of patience taking every climb as high as I can to make the most out of my A-wing.